Good morning, guys. What's up? Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, let's make it dark. It's a dark, rainy morning, so that's what's up. That's how we're going to do this. So what's up, guys? Check it out. I am trying to get out of here. My windows are fogged up. Like I said before, moisture and Florida. Oh. Yeah, we're on our way to a job. I posted about it not too long ago. It's a job doing, there's a box truck taking a lift gate off the back. Dude said I could keep it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it off the property. Shit, I guess not. I gotta go back to the house and get my damn, I gotta get my jack, man. I can't be taking that thing down and moving it around without a jack. I forgot it because I don't use it a lot. It's real heavy, so I took it off the truck. I want one of those aluminum jacks. That'd be cool. Oh man, it's gonna be a good job. I hope I don't get rained out. It looks really freaking rainy. It was raining this morning when I got up. I get up at 4 o'clock, so every day. Don't know why. Wish I didn't. Sometimes I like it being, early in the morning though. Nobody else is up. I mean, it's just so peaceful, and you get to really sit and think about things. That's when I really think about things, building things and doing things is early in the morning. Because life hits you after 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? Most people ain't stirring around. I like being the early bird, I'm not into worms, but, I like getting up early. Oh, so I got to go in here and get this jack. We got to run by the Lowe's. Pick up a couple big blades just in case. I know I got the torch and all, but we're going to see what happens. I don't really trust myself underneath the truck with a torch cutting shit out, so probably won't go that route. You know what I'm saying? Not yet anyway. I can stand straight up and do it a little bit. Got a lot of really good tips from Repair Co's tip video. In fact, one of the tips was about buying this striker, this Surelight. See how mine focused in right away? That's what kind of control I got, Josh. But this thing is awesome. And another one of my commenters said, get the one with the square head. And like Josh explained in that video, Repair Co, it's got a real wide handle, so it's easier to hold. None of that slipping and sliding around in your hand like the little bars. None of this thing getting loose and spinning around or doing what it does. And you can't, like that other one was just back and forth. This one doesn't wobble at all. And the cool thing about it that he showed me is these little cartridges, I'd call them. You can unloosen that, spin it around to any of these other two flints, so you've always got a flint, and then you just buy these little replacement cartridges for it. So, and man, guys, my son, we've been playing with it. I probably wore out the first one. I mean, it just, every time, no problem. Oh shit. Surelight, surefire. Surefire way to speed things up when all it does is slow me down. All right, I'm gonna get this thing, man. Quit making me late. All right, headed to the gas station. They let me still get gas. Sitting here rubbernecking when I could have turned. It's the only place that has non-ethanol close by, which you saw that wasn't very far. It's only like 2 minutes from my house. Headed to the Lowe's. There's a duck trying to get in the road. Man, these ducks, man, I swear. There's a bird here. I think it's called a sandhill crane. I can't remember. But they're like endangered, they're protected, you can't walk up to them, you can't take pictures of them, you can't drive near them. So if they go out on the road, it's stopped traffic for a long time, for as long as they feel like just dancing around in traffic. Oh man, I've raced them, man. Like I see them coming towards the road, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna make it past them, fuck this. Like a train, only it's a crane. A steam crane. Anyway, we're getting to the Lowe's, man. We're getting to the Lowe's, and then we're gonna get our shit. Got our gas ready. And then I gotta remember how to get there. It's hard to keep it lit on these rainy days. We're here, guys, and this is what I requested: somebody to write in the window of the truck that the battery is disconnected. So this is a, I'm assuming it's a Suzuki or something. I don't know. It doesn't say on the front. Maybe a Mazda. I can't tell. It's got a couple batteries. I've been in one of these before. I know that. But this is what I requested: battery disconnected. That way I know. I've got documentation of it on my video here, and that's what's up. We're gonna get started. Let me show you what we're doing. All right, guys. Here's what's up. So we've got to cut this big lift gate out, right? We're gonna have to probably do something about these tail lights, get those out of the way while we're working, which doesn't look like it'll be an issue because they're just zip tied on there. So we'll tuck those out of the way. Well, that one is. This one over here is just, looks like tape was the option that day. So we'll get these off, and then we're going to cut this bad boy off. Now my plan is, I've never done this before, but they say they're just hitting stuff with that on the bottom, and I mean it is really low. The bumper will only come down to here, because I'm going to utilize what they have here. My plan is, because I've got to build a bumper across the bottom here, is the guy said we could just take this top platform off. So I'm going to see what I can do about, you know, what I need to do about cutting that off. I don't know where it goes, but I'm gonna unplug it from this and then just zip tie it to something when I'm done. All this wiring here, I'm gonna unplug it from that and just zip tie it to something when I'm done up here. Cut that off right there. That's 1/4 inch, I think. It looks like 1/4 inch. It might be a little thicker. Oh yeah, I think that may be 3/8. Hold on. Let me get it lit up in here. I think that may be 3/8 in there. I thought it was 1/4. Whatever, we're going to cut through it with those discs. If we can, I'll break out the torch. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put a jack underneath it to drop it to the ground. And then get it on the ground. And then cut the front out. I don't know. Hell, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out and get it done by the end of the day, that's for sure. Right, because you got this part up here. It looks like that I didn't see. No, that's just hooked on, okay. So once I get it to come down, I guess I can unhook it over here and it'll drop down. I don't know what that's all about. All right, fellas, I broke out the 3-ton jack. They call it a 3-ton jack because it weighs 3 tons, not because it'll lift 3 tons, just so you know. All right, so my main worry was getting this, damn it, getting this phone where you guys could see this. All right. Oh, too much it will. Okay, so here's this pin back here. It was held on by this hook, right? And it was going down through here. Now, obviously, without the hydraulics to lift that up, I couldn't maneuver the hook out from underneath that. So I just used the jacked it up, and far enough where I could pull the hook back. Now I can just worry about that shit later, cutting it out later. I was gonna cut that loop off, but I didn't want to have to do that because it's inset a little bit inside this bumper here underneath. I didn't want to have to mess with that. So I was able to get it out that way. Hopefully it won't rain on me, so that way when I cut it off, guys, I mean, it's going to be coming off, so I'm going to have to figure out. This is the only jack I brought. Let's see. Yeah, I got these 3-ton doubt it is what I call them. I doubted a whole 3 ton, but I got those I could put underneath somewhere to kind of soften the blow as well. All right, guys. Look, I told the guy I'd be here 8 or 9. I was here at 7:45, 7:30. I said 8 or 9 over the phone too. I give him an hour leeway, even though I'm going to be there 30 minutes early. I'm going to be there at 7:30 or 7:45. Anyway, I was here at 7:45 today. It's Saturday, so I was a little late. to being too early. So, yeah, man, and keep in mind, I don't know if I said this already, but I came over here and I take quick pictures and look at it. I don't really know what all I'm getting into. I got an idea before I get here. This is going to be a tough one if I got to cut through all that with wheels, but we'll see. I may not have to. I may grab the torch and go to town. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm not real straight cuts with that. I can do straight cuts with those wheels, so I may just go get another wheel. I may have to come back tomorrow. Who knows? I set this up on Saturday just in case I had to come back on Sunday before these guys were, Sunday I think they're closed, so there wouldn't be anybody here. But I think I might be able to get it all done today, man. There's a few cracks on there I got to fix. A lot of stuff that's just, I'm going to do a lot of welding to that once I get that other thing out of the way. But it's 8:45, so I'm already set up and ready to go before I even told the guy to even be here. So I'm going to get a little something to eat. I stopped by and got some black paint. And some of these wheels, I'll probably go get some more. Who knows what I'll have to use, but I'd say I'll probably be able to get through one of those. And guys, I want to ask you, this is at Lowe's. This is $6. They're really good. I mean, I've used them, and I've got one on there right now that I haven't used up all the way. But do you recommend something from Amazon, something that's not as expensive maybe, or maybe I can get a deal, because I would like a little thinner cut too. These are 3/32. I guess they're all right. That's thin enough for this kind of shit. But it would be cool to maybe find a cheaper brand or buy bulk type of thing. Who knows? Maybe these are as cheap as you can get. I doubt it at Lowe's. But if you recommend something, let me know. These are all right. So I'm going to use them for now. And, I've been doing more jobs where I need them. That's why I'm asking, because I wasn't for a while. I just, plasma cut or, do some shit like that. Or use those smaller wheels. But I got the old Bosch out today, the 15 amp. And I'm going to eat something. And we're going to get cracking at it, guys. Cracking. Yeah, I guess I could have just confirmed that it was, disconnected right here. Whatever. I didn't know it was going to be under there. Guys, I'm probably not supposed to be using a cell phone right now, but this is what I use to fill my gas. I keep a gas can back here. I think it's a 6 gallon, something like that. And I use it to fill up my gas. And once you get it started, it's just like a siphon. It's just like doing it with your mouth. And it just pours in there, and then I just watch the gauge or watch the gas can, and then when it's low enough down there, I'll turn it off, and then it'll get stuck on you, but I spray it with my little Ed's Red Lube that CB turned me on to from MBS. So that's what's up with that. Filling it up slowly but surely. Alright, fellas, let's see what socket this is. Alright, first try. What was it? 13 millimeter. Man, I'm getting good at this, fellas. Pretty good. When I get to it right back here. Oops. No, I cannot. There we go. I'm taking this off. I'm assuming this is coming from the battery, so I'm going to tape all this up and zip tie it up somewhere real good. And that'll be that on that. Yeah, this copper fitting here. Ooh, where'd that go? So battery's disconnected, so that's good. Straighten this out and pull out my cutters. I keep cutters on me all the time now. These cobalts, man, I've used these since cable days. I love them. I just pull them out and just use one hand, just pop, 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 cutting all these little copper. Cutting the damn lead and stuff. Alright, let's pull these through the back of here. Sometimes I don't want to go through those little rubber grommets, but you know what? We make it happen. Alright, we'll figure out where to tuck this at. Looks like there's a wire going somewhere else. We don't want to disrupt that. That's going to the license plate. Alright. I'm basically just getting prepared to do the job. I cut these lights off. They were held up by zip ties. I'm gonna zip tie a couple wires in back here that are they need to be held on together. You know, just while I'm cutting this thing down so it doesn't snag on anything. So now, when you've been doing cable for a long time, you get really good at zip tying stuff with one hand. Oh. Let's see if I still got it, guys. Let's see if I still got it. Oh, get close. Look. Like you hear it. Like you hear it. You hear it? Zip, zip, zip. Oh. One hand. Oh, you guys can't see shit. You're like, I don't believe you. Well, I'm leaning on my elbow, so my other hand's not fucking 6 feet long. So it's not up there. Oh my god. Other wrist. I'm failing with the other one now. I spoke too soon. Here we go. Oh, are we close? Yeah, we're almost there. Guys, I still got it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud that I learned something from the cable company. Alright, so these are out of the way. So when that falls down, it's not gonna, it comes down. I'm assuming it's gonna fall a little bit. You gotta assume the worst sometimes, you know. Go ahead and cut this license plate off, because they're not gonna. Yeah, this whole thing's coming off. All right, so we are going to all kinds of cables up in here. All right, I'm definitely going to throw this over there for now. To the other side. Guys, help me remember to. Can't even see what I'm doing. Alright, whatever. So this is all connected to that. Alright. It's hydraulic hoses and shit. Alright, guys. We're almost ready to cut. Well, guys, I hope you can hear me. That's definitely 3/8 plate.
got through it with quite a bit of that hurt and left. So we're good on that. And they landed on my jack, so we're good. And it landed on my jack stand, so we're good. That's what's holding it up. Alright, my plan is working. Baby, that's the plan. 3 houses on each coast, all 6 in the sand. We got lost in the mix, but now we mixing again. Yeah, there ain't no special tricks, it's just thinking you can. You gotta really think you can. There ain't nobody better than you, man or woman. We got friends all over the land. If we can work together, birds of a feather. So that's what they saying, yeah. You are what you think you are, and so far you've gotten so far, but you need to think harder and smarter. What's in your heart, you can start with what you're dreaming and go achieve it. Come on, y'all. Hey.
Alright guys, check it out. You see how much the other side's moved? This side, you can see where it crushed in on me. When I got up here and started cutting that part, this part smushed up. So the blade got caught, but it didn't break because I'm a fucking pro. But I cut it off right there. You can see it's all the way through. And guys, my stands, it didn't move. That's as much as it moved. That little bit, I mean, it come down a little bit, but I mean, it's on those stands. Let me show you again. Right, the jack stand, I had it under there to relieve a little bit of the pressure. It's not even pumped up, so it's really just sitting on those jack stands, and I guess just not going down very far. Let's see what happens when I lower this down. Uh-oh. It is strategically up on those jack stands, like not coming off. Is there another place? No. That's it. It was just held on by those 3/8 plate. Now it's held on by my freaking jack stands. I was hoping when I let this down, the front would move down, and then I might be able to actually like manhandle the back part to lay down, but I put the stands in too good of a spot, I guess. Let's see what happens. Let me get my electric cables and stuff out of the way. My beast, the damn Bosch. It feels like a battle axe when I pick it up, man. Oh, like god dang, like I'm a dwarf in battle. Okay, let's see what happens when I just jack it up off those stands, baby. Yeah. Oh, it's coming back this way. Yeah. Well, that's why you don't want to be under it. Now, I obviously came down too fast, guys. So I'm gonna see if I can manhandle a little bit. I won't hurt myself, you know what I mean? I do lift weights. I kind of know how to do that, so I know how to position myself to not hurt myself. I lock my shoulders in these days. See if I can willy wally it. Enough to get it off my. Jack and jack stand. Almost got it to move it. Oh look, it's got some kind of a magnetic tracker on it. Huh. That's neat. Up on me. Oh God, that thing is heavy. Damn. Nope. Got him. See if I can lift it a little bit. There we go. I got some sense into my head. Pro level shit right there, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Saved my back, man. I was trying to pull that thing. I was like, yeah,
we got forklifts and everything. Just forklifts, go ahead.
all right, man. I appreciate that.
You gotta sit there and get yourself up and weigh yourself out.
I'm getting old, man. 45. Woo.
I'm getting out, I'm 36.
There you go, man. Appreciate it, man. Guys, that was much better. That dude helped me out tremendously. So we got to cut off, man. I got to do some shit with the lights, obviously, but after I figure out what I'm going to do with that bumper, and was cool, what I spotted over here was, let me show you. Oh, but by the way, I did do 240 pounds on the seated cable row 11 times for my first set. I go to failure on every set. That's how I grow, and then I take 2 days off in between. Anyway, so the first set was 11, the second set was 8 or 9, maybe halfway through 9. 240 pounds though, that's, I only weigh 220, so that's what's up. Either way, I couldn't lift this dude up. This thing weighs a lot more than 240 pounds, I would imagine. Especially with all that 3/8, and look, that's 1/2 inch right there. Oh, that's 1/2 inch. Or maybe a little bit more. So yeah, that's some heavy duty stuff. He said I could keep it, man, but I can't carry this stuff. Plus, look, this is rusted out right here. They didn't ever use it, but might be able to use this platform that flips up. Let's see if I can even pick that up. There we go. Yeah, might be able to cut that off. Let's see if I can get some light on it. Might be able to cut that off and use it as this bumper. You know what I mean? Over here. Might not even have to straight up take this tall one off. Just use that little one. Because I have to measure it and see how far it goes. But I brought some other steel. I could just pop it on down there real quick on the bottom. Leave everything else. And they'll have a little step. Leave it out a little further so they can step and then step. And they got that platform up there. surely it's still, you know, it's strong. It's real strong. And then have that one down there. If I can make it all the way across. We'll figure something out though, even if I can't. Let's go measure this bad boy. This will be further across, like 80. See it again. So if I came out 72, you got 72 or 3/4. This is the middle. So let me show you what I'm thinking. All right, you guys can see this back part right here. All this weld around this back part and this bottom thing is cracked. So I'm thinking about cutting that off, cutting this off, and then cut this off up here because you won't need that big long piece. Right? I'll maybe cut off the whole little thing. Guys, I can't come out of this shit fast enough. Oh man, Florida, dude. Like today, it's raining everywhere else. Well, it's humid as fuck here. It's supposed to get up to 88 degrees, right? It's still, what, March, right? Alright guys, it is hottest day of the year so far. I've been here about 4 hours. I'm gonna come in tomorrow for a couple of hours because it's starting to get hot. I know it doesn't look like it right now because the clouds are out, but the sun was beating down right off the top of my head, and you know, it's time to weld. I got everything. I went ahead and got everything ground down, cut off. You saw me cut these off, right? So it's all welding tomorrow, guys. You can see I got all those parts ground down, all up in here. Oh, my back! I got all that ground down, pinned up, ready to go on both fronts. I got some paint for it. I got to get it in there. Angle, man. I'm just tired, but I'm going home. I'm coming back tomorrow and welding this thing on. You guys are gonna see it done and painted and everything. We'll get back at it in the morning, guys. Obviously, I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, what's up? It's kind of dark this morning. It's kind of rainy, but I'm here and we are about to get started. Everything's the same as it was yesterday. Clamped up and got me a little coffee because it's cool enough for it. And you know what? This doesn't seem bright enough. Okay, because it's cool enough for it. And I am tired, guys. I'm wore myself out here recently. I think I've honestly just been going and kind of burning myself out, like physically, because I still go to the gym 3 days a week and work out to a failure on every set, which is hard to do, like shaking failure. So I'm really putting a tax on my old body. Like I said yesterday, I take a lot of supplements, but I'm gonna have to take a few days off and do some maintenance anyway that I've been putting off, and just do some videos at home. Well, guys, it started sprinkling on me, but I'm gonna keep going. Got the generator out, got the fucking buckets over there, got the fan, about to plug everything in, the fan and the generator. I got the old PrimeWeld set up. I just put this on the face while it was sprinkling a little bit. But I'm at least going to get it tacked up before it rains on me. See what happens. I'm going to have to get going though. Let's go.
Shoulder to cry on Monday in the bank. I might have overreacted just a little bit, honey, but I've got you to thank. I don't wanna see you get run over now, and I sure don't wanna see you cry. But I know what'll happen if he comes in, he'll take over, and he's sure to bleed you dry. I can say nothing, and you know why. I'd gladly die to see you happy. Whatever you need, it's on me. But what do I need to do to get it through to you, baby? I want you, and I want you to want me too. Yeah. think, but maybe too angry to realize. I took it out on you, shame on me, but I'm sure it came as no surprise. And up and out of the blue, shame on you for the decision to override all the rules that I made you stick to, unless of course you think otherwise. I can say nothing and you know why. I'd gladly die to see you happy. Whatever you need, it's on me. But what do I need to do to get it through to you, baby? I want you, and I want you to want me too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright fellers, so this is what I was talking about. Now, it's on there, right? You can grab the handle, boom, step over your left foot, it's out a little further, so you got to step, and then you're up, boom, right? But, so that could be done right now, because that ain't coming off. I used part of that lift gate to build that, and part of the truck that was already there. I got to put the tail lights back up, but like I say, I'm not done yet. All right guys, come check it out. Let's see if we can get a good view of this. You see the welds. I basically, the corner that I cut off of that piece of angle right there, I put right there because I didn't want that pointy piece sticking out, and that's the only reason I really put that angle, is because when I had this, like you guys saw it in the last piece, and I'm sorry I didn't get this, but I don't have a lot of room on my shit because I got 2 videos backed up. But I basically welded all that, welded here, and then I put a little piece of angle back there and welded it. I couldn't clean it off. I got some touch-up spots to do. Check out that smooth downhill, baby. Damn, son, is this gonna show me? Yeah, look at that. A couple spots I need to touch up. All right, you know, that looks pretty. All right, I scrubbed the wire brush, the rust off that, but I'm gonna paint it up. You know, I'm not gonna paint this thing. It's already pretty much painted. It's got a little paint on it, but that's what's up. I'm gonna paint that, my welds, and where I put that other stuff. And this piece is a piece that I obviously fucked up. I cut it out exactly like the other side. Have you ever done that? And then I got over here to fit it up, and I was like, what the fuck? The angle was obviously wrong, right? Because I went to fit it up, and I'm like, what the hell? The angle was on the wrong side. So anyway, I went and took that and hid it from myself. But I wanted to show you guys, it ain't always, you know, you don't always get the right cut every time. That was a stupid mistake, but it happens from time to time to remind you that, you know what, Don't take yourself so seriously. So now that angle is attached to that. All that's helping hold it up. That's a big old bumper. These welds ain't getting cleaned off because I don't have nothing that'll clean those off, but you can see, you know, look at that, boys. That's fresh. That's what you get when you grind it all down. Just a pretty. You know that's gonna be pretty when it's undone. Look at that. Boys. Go on. And this one I had to feel a little bit gap, came down and then came up and met in the middle. All right, that's what's up. It's on there, man. Yep. Can you see me jumping up and down on this shit? It's moving the whole truck. I bet you guys thought I forgot about these wires under here, right? No, sir, I did not. I actually did, but then I saw them when I was putting the taillights back on. I was like, ah, shit. All right, I'm gonna wrap this bad boy because you know that comes straight off the battery. Can touch anything. What? Oh, yeah. Wrapping it good, guys. I get this stuff cheap, this tape. I've done a lot of electronics, so you'll notice I cut all these wires at different lengths. Have this tucked back under here. Alright, so we got that squared away. Alright guys, I'm all packed up. Got my stuff in there. Ready to rock. Ready to roll. Just got to put the back up. I'm going to wait till I'm done. I had a few tools out still. But let me show you this, man. I couldn't very well just paint the edges, you know, and paint my welds without painting the whole thing. So I painted the whole thing. It's wet. I got those tail lights up there. Look, the steps there. You know. Now these little gussets, man, when you add something like that in there, it's just like a time saver. Like, it just makes it look better, and then, you know, it's saved the day. It's a day saver. Because it looks like you meant to do it, but, you know, it was just part of, oh, I didn't want it to look unfinished. So it gives it more of a finished look. And there's no, because I was going to just come up to here, right back here, but I didn't want this sharp part sticking out, man, because I used to work in one of these trucks, or I've worked in a lot of these trucks, and I know, man, coming around that corner, some dude's going to catch his damn knee right there, right? Especially with it sticking out like that a little bit. So I figure at least this way it'll slide off, right? So that way, and they got a step right there too. I'm not gonna put my foot on it, but they got a step right there too, and on the side to step up there, give them a little bit more, because they did only have the one small step that was farther down. So anyway, guys, that's what's up. It's there. It's black. Got the license plate. I just went ahead and just put it on the frame. And I put new screws in those. You can see them coming through the back to hold the tail lights on. This one was taped up and it came off. It was just taped up there. So I just put that zip tie around it. This one was only zip tied, but I fixed it with a couple more of those tap screws. So that's what's up, guys. Job well done. Job done anyway. Look at that. That thing looks cool. It's going to hold too, and it's a bumper. DOT won't fuck with them. Got rid of the old lift. They said had to pull out like a number of times, because this thing was low, man. It was real low to the ground. I don't know what the hell it was so low for, but a lot of steel, man. Wish I could take it with me, but it would just rust in the yard. You guys won't believe what just happened to walk by. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these are those cranes I was telling you about. Yeah, I don't guess you're supposed to get pictures of them or nothing, but whatever. I'm not going to get close to them because they can get kind of rowdy, especially a male with a female. So I'm going to back off. Alright guys, my name's Doug, and I'm out of here. Oh, name what show that's from. Tell me how old you are. Anyway, yeah guys, we're getting on out of here. I gotta back all the way down the parking lot, which is fine, but these little trailers are a pain in the ass, dude. I'm telling you, just a pain in the ass, because by the time you see the back of them wheeled around, you're almost gone too far, you know what I mean? They're like hard to see. You know, I love long trailers. It's just so much easier. Anyway, I'm gonna watch what I'm doing and get home. So there's another one down, boys. 10 gigabytes. Look, I like to stop here and edit. I got 2 videos to show you guys. So I got a mystery and this one. All right, guys, we did it. We did it. All right, another one down. That one took 7 hours. I like to tell everybody what I made so that way I can get you pumped up. 7 hours. I made $750. I think I priced it at 8 hours. I try to beat my thing. I usually pretty good at being able to tell, but yesterday I could have got it all done yesterday in like 6 hours, but I just didn't want to. Maybe 7 yesterday, but I just didn't want to. I didn't want to mess with it. So it took me 7 hours. I made $750, so that's a little over $100 an hour, you know. And I charge 80. So what's up, guys? Ah, shit! I gotta see what I'm doing. All right, see you tomorrow.